What to do with that?
Why would you want to wait? Does it serve you?
No.
Or does it make you frustrated and disappointed?
Yes,
Then
frustrated.
Don't wait. You're frustrated because you're waiting.
Yes.
You're frustrated
Exactly.
because the act you're doing is out of vibrational alignment with your higher self. Your higher self is saying, be whoever you want to be. Focus on whatever you want to focus on. Create whatever you want to create. Don't wait for circumstances because they don't really exist. They're just mirrors and smoke and mirrors, mirroring you. When you keep waiting, your frequency is out of alignment with the truth of your being, right?
And
that is the frustration. The frustration is not that things don't happen fast enough. The frustration is that you keep waiting.
And what do you say to all of us who have a certain, I don't know, is it like an addiction to it or just a comfort level with it? Even though I know it doesn't serve.
Yes.
And still I dwell there a lot.
Then it must still serve you in your mind's eye. You may conscious with your limited conscious mind, you may think it doesn't serve you, but discover the unconscious mind which still believes it serves you. Because addiction is nothing but an expression of your beliefs still. There is no addiction. It's not a thing that exists. There is choosing. And you're choosing to continue a similar pattern because you believe it still serves you.
The lower frequency.
What do you mean?
The lower frequency. I still can believe that the lower frequency serves me. That's what you're saying.
For example, or just anything, whether it's high or low frequency, doesn't really matter ultimately. It can be high frequency to one person, but it can be low frequency to you. You are the high or low frequency, not the thing, not the cigarettes, not the whatever you're addicted to, not the pattern. Everything is inherently neutral. Smoke and mirrors are empty of meaning, empty of vibration in that sense. They're not really empty of vibration, they are vibrational. But they're empty of value. They're empty of right or wrong, high or low. You are either high in your alignment or out of alignment, which we could call low frequency. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the symbol of whatever your addiction is, it may be a pattern of keep doing something a certain way or you keep waiting. But to call that an addiction is to excuse yourself and to say, okay, this is outside of my creatorship. While you created the entire universe, you say, except for this thing. I created all that is, but not this pattern. So I'm still addicted to it. There's nothing I can do about it. But there is an underlying belief that suggests that that pattern is serving you. What does that believe? Open up your conscious mind to your sub and unconscious mind so that they become one whole consciousness more and more so every day again.
So do I just address all my thing to the inspiring and joyful pole and not give energy to the other one?
Have 95% of your focus be on what excites you. And whenever genuinely something comes up that seems to obstacle you, that seems to trip you up, investigate. As soon as you've come to clarity about it, restart, or not restart, but re-enter your flow of acceleration and excitement and joy and being absolutely oblivious to circumstances. Then when something trips you up, investigate. What is it? Clear it up. Identify the belief, see if it still serves you. If it seemingly still serves you, ask yourself, are you sure? Why do I believe it still serves me? Am I afraid something's going to happen to me? What if that thing would happen to me? Would it be that bad? Would there be no way out of it? No, there wouldn't be. Okay, so it doesn't serve me anymore. Boop. And you are in your excitement again, and you're acting on your passion. And then something trips you up, and you stop for a second. That's all right. You don't have to keep in your flow. Try to ignore something. Sometimes that can work. But sometimes you just need to see that thing and investigate. Because you're accelerating, you're expanding your frequency, and in that new frequency heaven on earth domain, closer to heaven on earth domain, there are certain frequency beliefs that simply don't fit in, that you're trying to carry with you. Does that make sense? It's like trying to carry a cube of ice with you as you approach the sun. It just doesn't work. It can't be there. And so your attention is pointed on the fact that the ice is melting. Similarly, when you enter new frequency states, you increase your frequency and everything about you starts to transform. You will hit many points that point you to the melting beliefs. And so you can facilitate that process, accelerate it by investigating and making that loving sort of conscious moment with yourself where you see, hey, wait a second, let me honor this belief for a moment, because this has served me for so many years because I didn't take care of myself consciously. So be grateful for the fact that that belief has always unconsciously supported your reality. But now that you're expanding your consciousness, you become more responsible, you become more empowered and more able to take care of yourself vibrationally and consciously at every given moment, because you have that intentional clarity every single moment, more and more. You become sharper, more crisper, more awake, more responsive, more empowered. As a result, you no longer need that unconscious, distorted, sort of ineffective belief to unconsciously create a portion of your reality for you. You can now intend what that's going to look like. You can now be the painter of that painting. So those fourth arms, the third and the fourth arms, which are your unconscious arms.